Okay, the next area we have to go to is Misty Peak. This could be tricky. The path to get through this part is not as obvious as before. Yeah, so I was here before. How long have I been wandering around this place now? I never have decided to follow those two explorers. They say to head downhill for this one. Are any other harvesting points available? No, we must head downhill. Probably fight a bunch of... Oh, those two are still here. Hey, aren't those two? I just completed an entire dungeon while you two are still wandering around here. But Rabbit, we need to go right here. I finally figured out the solution. We just need to keep heading downhill. Shut up, we're going left. Come on, Rabbit, stop being stubborn and listen to reason already. I'm really confident that I'm right here. Don't you want to get out of this forest labyrinth? I'd rather be lost than have you tell me what to do. And even if you're right, that might not be the only way. There might be more than one right answer here. I'll find my own solution. So it's like talking to a wall. Are they still here arguing? Oh well, let's not get involved. Not everything in life has just one right answer. See, aren't I smart? Being full of yourself really isn't helping us here. It took us long enough to work out that you're supposed to head downhill. She never listens to when she gets like this. I'm just gonna have to keep my mouth shut for a while, I guess. Maybe you should just use reverse psychology. Anyways, which was the most downhill looking part? This one, but are there any harvesting points here? No. Okay, let's just head downhill, fight anything that gets in my way. You guys are still here? You don't threaten me anymore. Hiya! Okay, but where is the downhill section? Yeah. Just kill these guys all day. Okay. There's supposed to be a harvesting point here. Excellent kill. Yeah, problem with this Blade Rush is that it sucks against unstaggerable opponents. It works great against these staggerable types, and that's about it. Oh shit, don't... No! Crap. I did not mean to do that. Curse you, Blade Rush. You have doomed me. Okay, downhill. Curse you, Blade Rush. Curse you. Okay, but seriously, where's the downhill section here? That's not downhill enough for me. Double kill. Don't screw me over again, Blade Rush. Southwest, they say. Huh. Okay. Hey, it's a... Is it alright for enemies to spawn this close to a freaking healing point? Just saying. That doesn't seem very sporting. Gah, get out! Seriously. This doesn't really count as map completion until I leave the area, huh? The presence of beasts can no longer be felt in the surrounding air. The air is still and tranquil, which means it's a camping point. Guess I'll have to go pitch a tent before filling up this map. Enveloped in the clear air of the forest and the fragrance of the spirit tree, Adol felt his body drift into a deep, relaxing slumber. One of the memories still in the back of Adol's mind was restored. It is said that the Spartas which live in this area originally came from the primeval lands. The Spartas are sacred beasts, bestowed upon this world by God. There are some who say God resides in the primeval lands even now, but since no one can get there, no one really knows.
Adol.
Looks like you remember something else. What was it this time? Talking to a young blonde man. A blonde-haired man? Not someone from Komodo then? Wonder if it's someone from that settlement at the river that Assad told us about. Should be almost there now, so I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Alright.
Let's keep moving. Okay, memory fragments are now visible. Hey, I can see the village from here. It's just so close by now. Okay. Save. We don't have 40% yet, so let's keep going. Steal some flowers. Whoa, that's a nasty looking shell enemy. We might need to use Duren here. Ah. Do I have my good skills? Jawbreaker. Okay. Ah. Smash. Damn. Ugh. Fortunately, enemies here, they're balanced with the assumption that you're here for the first time, so they're not too damaging right now. You can either go here or to Komodo the first time.
Leave it to me.
Ooh, just right before he attacked. Okay, it's a river. What the? Ow! Curse you! Ah, I hate the water! We can't use our special moves here and our attacks suck balls. Gah. You accursed fish people! Gah, grab stuff. What is with this map? Where are we supposed to go? Yeah. Okay, seriously. I think that bridge is where we're supposed to go. Let's head south first. Slay these lower level mooks. What the heck? Oh, greenstone! I don't think we're supposed to go into this area yet. Can't go here yet. Yeah, this place is inaccessible until we get the new party member who has a means of dealing with this stuff. Yeah. For now, we're just gonna have to head back to that path from earlier. Did I map out this place well enough? Seriously, they just require you to freaking hug the walls. Just having it in your line of sight is not good enough for some reason. Really nonsensical way of doing this map achievement. Ah! Hoya! Blade Rush! You only serve as fodder to help me master my skills. Blade Rush! Oh snap! I hit some. Oh! I hit another enemy after killing the first one in the middle of that combo. Haha! Ooh! Yes! Right before he struck. Yes, skill finishes are the key to mastering your skills quickly. Ugh. I already mastered that one Sonic slide move. I still want to call it running slash. Ugh. Ah, a save point as well. This is Selray Village, but it's a different color. Also, what the hell is this path over here? What the heck? Hold on, this leads back into the forest. We made it all the way to the river, so we really should finish up here before going anywhere else. Oh, my map completion is 42. I think now would be a good time to go back and grab some money from Griselda. Okay, time to bring her good news. Not something significant, I trust. May I ask for details? Whoa, how'd you work that out? The dialogue is new. She must have found out we went to Komodo. We haven't said a word yet. I suppose you could call it a lucky hunch. Will you be willing to share your findings with me? You need only tell me whatever you're comfortable with. Well, Commander Leo's already gotten that far too. Telling her we found a village shouldn't cause any problems. I also told Governor General Griselda that they had discovered a village built around a large tree. Interesting. That's a significant find indeed. While I would like to know about it in more detail, the mere discovery that such a place exists is quite a development. It seems that expectations in you were not misplaced. I'll be eagerly awaiting your next report. You've come to report your progress on the map? Let's hear it then. You've made exceptional progress to have filled out this much space in such a short amount of time. Okay, that's still not a whole lot of money at this point in the game. Yeah, Īsu is always pretty stingy with money. Oh well. A good way to make money is to try to kill that giant monkey near the Forest of Dawn checkpoint. Just run back to the checkpoint every time you get hit, and you'll eventually win. Grab its claws and sell it. Alright, made it all the way back to Selray. Gotta save one last time, and well, save in a separate slot just in case something goes wrong, since I'm pretty sure this place will lock me in too. Hey there, villager. Please do not arrest me and blame me for stuff I have no control over.
Huge.
This place is even more amazing up close than it was from the plateau. Same goes for Komodo. I seriously can't imagine seeing anything like this outside the Great Forest. I think we can safely assume this river is the one we heard about. Hey, you two! Don't just stand there. You'll lure the monsters. Come into the village where it's safe. Wait, you're... Oh, this is not good! Adol, I'm getting a real case of deja vu here. I wonder what happened if I went to Komodo second. What would the dialogue there be like? Hey, you with the red hair, you've got some nerve showing your face here again. It's your fault we can't fish anymore. Don't you dare think we'll let you get away with it either. This village could be on its last legs thanks to you. Figures. Come on, Adol, hurry and remember whatever it is you screwed up. I have a very faint idea. Really? Well, speed it up so you can clear my name then. Selray Village. And they locked us up again. How many times do I have to tell you? He doesn't remember anything. Can you prove that? Well, no, but... Well, can you prove he's behind all the fishing issues? Then this conversation is over. You're gonna get me in trouble if you keep yammering on, so stay in there and shut up. Come on, Adol, this is your doing, apparently. Say something, damn it. What did I do exactly? Stop playing innocent. No one from this village would do such a thing, so it has to be you. Such a thing being? Don't play dumb. You know exactly what you did. You poisoned the river.
No way.
What the? That's terrible. And not just once, but many times over, each time killing more and more fish. I see. Naturally, Adol's the #1 suspect, being the only outsider you've ever seen. Ever, I guess. This is just like what happened in Komodo. So did anyone actually witness Adol poisoning the river? The whole village's survival depends on their ability to fish. Everyone here knows that, so why would any of us do such a horrible thing? Okay, calm down, sheesh. You checked the whole area thoroughly, right? Of course we did. We went out on the Spartas and searched every last bend. What's a Sparta? They're the sacred beasts that we raise in this village. We can't fish without them. But enough of the chatter. For the last time, be quiet. I don't have to explain any of this to you. Until we figure out what to do with you, you'll remain here, and you'll remain silent. Sacred beasts, huh? You remember anything about them at all? Adol had a slight headache and was feeling mildly dizzy. Okay, grab that memory. When I heard of someone crossing the forest, I had expected a well-built adult warrior. I had not expected a delicately built young man younger than even than I. Regardless,
I honor the skill and courage you've displayed by crossing the territory of the beasts. My name is Ozma. My tribe is responsible for rearing the sacred beasts known as Spardas, and I currently serve as Selray's leader.
I want to know more about the Spartas. You seem to be a very inquisitive person. I can see why the fishermen were coerced into bringing you here. Is everyone from the outside like that? Since you are here, if you wish to know more about life in this village, I will gladly tell you of the sacred beasts. We keep the Spartas in the building to the west of here. Come with me and I will show them to you. I can save him a flashback, but... Huh, he can actually run with me, which means he'll be a party member, obviously. Huh. The upstairs is not a separately rendered room. There are 2 exits to this house. Okay, let's try that again, but without going into the Sparta building. Let's just talk to literally everyone else first. Assuming he lets me. Ah, he's not gonna let me. I have no choice but to... Ah! I guess I had no choice but to talk to the Spartas anyway. Okay, here we go. This is the building where we raise the Spartas. The livelihoods of everyone in this village are sustained by fishing. However, the rapids swirl perilously, and the river has many different depths along its course. Given those conditions, can you imagine what it would be like to fish on a boat? The boat would be smashed to pieces. Not quite, but you would be swept along with the current and pulled toward the center of the forest. You have a distant look in your eyes. Is everything alright? At any rate, this is why the Spartas are useful here, as they can freely swim in the rapids. The fishermen of Selray fish while riding these creatures. Without the Spartas, we would not be able to survive in this environment. They are the beasts granted to us through divine providence to enable our survival. Thus we call them sacred beasts. But I must be boring you with this endless history. Why talk about them when they're right here to be met? Now I have to talk to each Sparta. Take a closer look. Their limbs and tail allow them to swim freely through even the most turbulent of rapids. And the protuberances along their body, particularly on the head, provide the ideal body for treading water at high speeds. Those blades on their heads, in fact, are the origin of the name Sparta, which is an old term for the edge of a sword. While they are technically beasts, Spartas are docile and intelligent. They obey the orders of the villagers with little resistance and rarely act violently. We attach saddles and stirrups to them so the fishermen can climb on top. While they are technically beasts, Spartas are docile and intelligent. This one has a little tub. This is an infant Sparta. Was it born here? No Sparta has ever been born here. Spartas originate from upstream. We bring them here when they are infants and raise them in this village. So cute. Spartas develop very quickly, so will not stay that way for long. It will soon become much larger. Spartas originate from upstream. Okay. I guess that's all there is to it. This building is the only place in Selray where the Spartas are raised. The reason for this is that I am forbidden from telling the other villagers how to rear and care for them. That's... Why? Because that is the law of my tribe, and I am now the last remaining member of that tribe. So, has your curiosity about the Spartas been sated now? It is late. I think that is enough for one day. I want to ride one. I have no objections to that. It is unique to suggest something like that without a second thought. You will likely feel sick at first. Though I somehow doubt that will discourage you. If only we could actually ride a mount in the Īsu series. I had no idea you would be such a natural at this, Adol. But I feel I should probably warn you of one thing. Take a look at the opposite shore. The currents become significantly faster as one approaches. Even on the Sparta, it is not possible to cross the river completely. I would urge you not to get too close. So, how do you cross over there?
No.
No one knows. No one has ever been able to cross the river safely to find out. We refer to the area on the opposite shore as the primeval lands. It is said the Spartas which now live here originated from those lands. Spartas are sacred beasts bestowed upon this world by God. Some believe God resides in the primeval lands even now, but since we are unable to confirm, none can say with certainty. Base defense increased by 1. Seriously, Adol is hogging all the power-ups due to this memory system. That's why he's so much stronger and more durable than Duren right now. So you met some guy called Ozma here. Well, you really don't seem like the river poisoning type to me. But it's totally possible you let yourself get dragged into something and wound up unwittingly taking part in this mess. Either way, it looks like we need to meet this Ozma person and see what he has to say. Adol knocked on the door. Again? What is it this time? I want to see Ozma. Are you for real? Do you honestly not understand your position right now? Ozma's in the middle of a meeting and he will determine what's to be done with you. And even if that weren't the case, he's an essential figure in our village, a brilliant leader, particularly considering his age. We would never allow him to meet with the likes of you. What? Where are you? That's really not a good idea. What's happening out there? We meet again, Adol. I've been informed of the situation.
No way.
So you're worried about Adol and came here to see him, huh? That'd be an awful big help right now. Ugh. So you're going to convince everyone that Adol here doesn't remember anything and didn't do anything wrong, right? Adol, is this man your friend? Oh, come on, that's too mean. He's a great friend.
I see.
Really, you have to choose your friends more carefully then. Hey, what the hell, man? I'm right here. You said your name was Duren. You need to think your position through a bit more carefully. Let's assume that Adol did indeed lose his memories. How does that fact prove his innocence in this matter? Such reasoning will not persuade a soul. Certainly not mine. Well, yeah, I can't really argue with that. Does that mean you suspect Adol too? I am still uncertain what to believe, so I came to speak with Adol directly. Adol, I have a proposal for you. If you are truly innocent of this crime, that would mean the real culprit must still be out there. If you can find a real culprit, then only then will I trust your innocence. Will you agree to this arrangement? I will.
I see.
Very well then. There's no time to waste then. I will tell the villagers to cooperate with your investigation. Investigation? What are we supposed to do exactly? Naturally, you'll be allowed to walk around the village. I will be accompanying you to supervise your actions. My tongue. Accompanying you to supervise your actions. I need to say it more slowly. That way, you'll be able to conduct your investigation without worrying the villagers. Hey, works for me. Are you sure it's alright to lead around suspected criminals when you're the guy in charge? People might think you're on our side or something.
No.
I do not take sides. Proving a suspect's innocence or guilt is one of my duties as a village leader, and the first step toward ending this. I do what is best for Selray. I can see why they look up to you here. Thank you, Ozma. Think nothing of it. As promised, I have explained the situation to all of the villagers, and I have asked them to cooperate with your investigations, so do speak your mind on any questions you may have. Kinda makes me nervous, seeing as we haven't proven our innocence yet. Okay, let's go see if we can find any clues. Ugh. He's not an official party member yet, but he has a hit point bar. Okay, check this out. For some reason, the parts I was at in the flashback do not get counted here. I don't know why. Anyways, I can fish. I can swim here, but not fish. That's a shame. I could just pluck that fish right out of the water with my reflexes. Hey, can I swim under the bridge? I can. Nice. Not all parts can be swam under, I guess. That's a shame. See, there's something over there. How do I get to it? How do I get to this one? Probably have to go in from the other side, and then I can grab it. Wonder why it's taken so long for the Romans to even make much headway into the forest. Gazok said he used to live in the forest all on his own. But he said it was before I was born, so that's all I know. If we can't get any fish to eat, then I'll have to. No, what am I thinking? Eat the pickards? Anyways, I better give them some food. Do not give them the rotting stuff. They'll just reject it. I just hope I have enough Cheeto nuts. If not, I'll have to do an exchange. Yes, I need to charm all these animals. I already charmed the ones in the other 2 settlements. Give a fruit nut, Cheeto nut once more. Okay, give me a material. Alright. What exactly is this building here? Oh, Adol! It's great to see you. Didn't think you'd come back here. Who might you be? My name's Gazak. Wait, you're not serious, are you? You didn't forget me, did you? Actually, yeah, I forgot you, for sure. Adol and Duren explained the situation to Gazak. He lost your memories? I see, that's terrible. Well, you're a lot more understanding than the other villagers. Well, Adol and I became good friends when he last stopped by. I can't believe people suspect you'd poison the river. I know you'd never do such a thing. I wish there was something I could do to help. But I've spent so much of my time in the forest lately, I doubt anyone's going to believe any defense I could put together. In the forest? What were you doing there? One of Gazak's interests is exploring old ruins. Yep. I lived in the forest all by my lonesome until a few decades ago. I got used to it, really. You're kidding. Man, you must be pretty tough to have survived in a place like that for so long. Haha, but of course. That's why people call me Gazak the Strong. Oh, but don't let me hold you up. Looks like you've got more important things to do than stand around and chit-chat. We apologize for taking up your time as well. Come on, let's get back to asking around. It's awful to hear you lost your memories. Still, try not to worry about it too much. Worrying won't do a thing to help you. Okay, nothing in here. We talk to these people. No, that we can't fish into the river and poison the river. Our only means of survival is to scavenge the forest for alternative food sources. Compared to fishing, hunting and gathering in the forest is the most difficult task. When times like this, we need to pull together as a village and do what we can. Oh, they now sell DX class weapons here. Shoot, I never should have bought any from from Komodo. I feel like an idiot now. Oh well. I can always try to sell, just farm off screen. Shit. Plus, I need to buy the ones from Komodo in order to get my item compendium filled out anyways, right? Yeah. That sucks. I didn't know that winning would automatically, beating one place would automatically cause the other to upgrade their stock. Alright. They can use beast and plant materials to reinforce weapons, huh? But they can, yeah, these plant and beast materials can raise and lower statistics, so it's kind of a crapshoot. Get out of my way, I'm busy. You want to order anything? Tell Selray. You really don't look like the kind of guy who'd poison a river. Well, I'll just have to wait for you to prove your innocence, I guess. Don't let us down, okay? Refine. Let's continue talking to people. What the hell are you doing, Oz? Looks like Sayray's hard at work today. That damn Hawken keeps getting in my way so I can't stare at her. Oh, come on. You guys think I'm a criminal? Huh. Oh, I better feed these ducks. Yes, gotta befriend them all. Split hair. Give it a leaf. Another leaf. I'm glad they'll accept tier 2 materials. So boring when we can't go out and fish. All you do is grumble about not being able to go fishing. If you've got the time to grumble, spend it sorting out what I'm going to eat instead. I would if I could, but what am I supposed to do? How long has it been since the poison first appeared in the river anyway? Oh, it's you. I see you're investigating the poisoning with Ozma. Well, go on, Reynolds. Answer the question. Right. The poison first appeared in the river about 10 days ago, I think. 10 days? Quite a while ago, then. Is that all you have to say? What? You're missing the most important detail. It happened immediately after this red-headed swordsman here left the village. But... really? And he disappeared without telling anyone where he was going, or even telling anyone that he was leaving. How could we not suspect him? There's a mountain of evidence implicating him in this. Gotta admit, I see your point. Still, the evidence against Adol is purely circumstantial. We cannot prove his guilt or any more than his innocence. We must continue our investigation. Oh, Adol, I mean, get lost, poisoner! I'm not gonna help a baddie like you. Go away! Huh. This frog seems afraid to go back into the river. I can't say I blame him. I mean, there's always a chance someone might poison again. Why? I can't. Oh no, I can't do anything until I get the proper materials. Anything I do right now will just piss off the frog. The poison didn't make it this far down the river. As a result, the village's drinking water is safe for the time being, but I can't say with confidence that it will remain that way. If poison were to reach our drinking water, this village really would be finished. If you really aren't the culprit, hurry up and catch the real one, please. Let's see... Heard you're investigating the poisoning of the river. Well, try not to cause too much trouble while you're doing it. Especially you with the red hair. Most people here still suspect you, myself included. So you so much as look at one of us funny, we're not going to show you any mercy. You got that? Dash. You intend to find the real culprit? Well, investigate for as long as you'd like. But if you can't find another culprit, you had best be prepared for the consequences. What's the pink building? Is that their inn? Hey, can I tickle you? Sure. Yay! You have to let her tickle you after every story event, I think. Your SP and extra gauges were fully restored. You're always so sensitive. That was so much fun. Come and let me tickle you again sometime. Don't you think you've had enough? Besides, my arms are tired, but I'll do it again another day, okay? What do I know about the poison? Nothing. It was just there all of a sudden. I didn't know what you were planning, but you should just give it up and confess already. If you're looking for info on the river? Sorry, but you'll have to look elsewhere. We know nothing of value to you. You seem like a good person, so I really don't want to have to suspect you. But nothing like this has ever happened before, and we've never had a visitor from outside the forest. So this seems the most plausible explanation. Please try to understand our perspective. Where's a lawyer when you need them, right? I don't think I explored the 2 houses up there yet. The adults all say we're not allowed to play in the water for a while. I'm so bored. You really don't look like the kind of person who'd poison a river. But I suppose I'll just have to wait and see how your investigation goes. I heard you're trying to find the one who poisoned the river. I don't want to believe you did it, and Cecily doesn't either. So I hope you can find the real criminal. Oh, Adol. Good luck with your investigation. I refuse to believe anyone with whom Ozma developed such kinship could ever think of poisoning our river. So I believe in you, Adol. I know you didn't do it. Ozma, you're wasting your time if you think they're going to be able to prove their innocence. That redhead over there is the culprit. Nothing will change that. Do you have any evidence to back that claim, Rivarol? Of course, the poison came from upstream, right? And upstream is a dwelling of the Spartas. Oh, so the sacred beasts live upstream? But how does that prove Adol's the culprit? Because no one from this village would dare go upstream and approach the sacred beast's dwelling. Not unless they were one of Ozma's tribesmen. Anyway, there's only one of those left, and it's Ozma himself. So the only one who could have gone upstream to poison the river from there would be an outsider, and those are in pretty short supply. Ozma could be the culprit too. You've got to be kidding. There's no way Ozma could be the culprit. What a ridiculous thing to say. The very notion is offensive. If you objectively analyze the evidence we have gathered, however, it is a perfectly valid theory. Naturally, I was not responsible, but nor could I provide enough evidence to convince an impartial judge of my innocence. Well, don't worry, Ozma. I have other evidence that suggests he's the culprit. You were asking about the sacred beast's dwelling, you know. Yeah, he's like that. If there's something new and exciting to explore, he wants to explore it. It's in his nature. Say what you want. He still did it. Don't you have any shame at all? You could just spare yourself a lot of embarrassment if you just confess. I've said all I have to say. I don't want to talk to you any longer. Go away and never return. Man, Adol, you really don't seem to be popular around here. Guess you do stick your nose in everybody's business, though, so it's not really any surprise. Giant fish. This is Ozma's house. Okay. This is the Sparta dwelling. Nothing to see here. They don't... doesn't look like those Spartans will tell me anything. Hold on, did I visit that little hut there yet? No, that's the one I was imprisoned in, wasn't it? Okay, there has to be someone else I can talk to. I must have missed someone. Some kind of important person. This building... No. You? Yes! The river dyed crimson, a horrifying sight. The river dyed crimson? I take it you're not talking about the setting sun or anything like that, are you? The color of blood is the color of death. Yet no one was hurt, or only salvation. So that means the poison was red. Can't imagine how much you need to dye a whole river, though. It lasted mere moments, but the river was stained red as far as the eye could see. The source was upstream. All that remained were the corpses of the fish. We know not when the river will be pure once again. Thus the men cannot fish. That does sound pretty tough. Were the fishermen okay? The ones who were out in the water when the poison first showed up? Fortunately, they noticed quickly. There were no casualties. Several fishermen who had come into contact with the substance did fall ill. but all of them have made full recovery since. Our only salvation, the Spartans were uninjured too. A large amount of poison coming from upstream. We may be dealing with a bigger disaster than I thought. I think we got enough information to start with, at least.
Adol.
Let's go through what we know and see if we can sort it out, okay? First, let's see. When did the villagers first notice the poison? After I left. Yeah, I noticed it just after you left, Selray. And that's why you're getting blamed for it. Next question is, how did they notice it? The river was dyed red. Yeah, it seems whatever was in there colored the water red. Must have been a hell of a thing to see. And where did the poison originate from? Upstream. Yeah, that's right. If it came from upstream, it must come from somewhere outside of Selray. Alright, Adol. You add all that together, who stands out as the most likely culprit? It was me! It had to be! I almost tempted to say it. It wasn't a person at all. What leads you to that conclusion? It makes sense when you think about it. You need a whole lot of poison to dye an entire river red. If it came from upstream, that would mean someone poured it into the river from somewhere outside the village. No way anyone could lug that much poison through monster-infested woodlands, not on their own like Adol would have been. I mean, I'm not saying it'd be impossible to poison the river from upstream, but to dye the whole river red? Not likely. It does sound rather implausible. So your conclusion, then, is that the culprit may be a natural occurrence or a creature? Adol, and you said your name was Duren, yes? Can I ask you to come with me? Oh, my mouse moved. I feel sick. Adol, I can't believe you're okay with all this thrashing. Is that a bird? Lucky thing, all up there all graceful, or we're stuck down here on these things. That's not a bird. That's a paper airplane. And the river's starting to look a bit red. Oh crap, is that poison? Sure looks that way. Looks just like what they described in Selray. Isn't it harmful to the Spartas?
Okay.
This should be far enough. Adol, I feel I must apologize to you. What? Why now? That's a good question. Why now?
Yes.
That is why I brought you here. I know the culprit that poisoned the river. Huh? Really? So why do you keep quiet about it all this time? My reason hardly makes up for all that you have been through. As you suspect, the poison was not put into the river by a human. Rather, it was the Spartans themselves who befouled the water. What? Far upstream lies the Sparta breeding ground. I am almost certain that they are responsible for this incident.
Hold on.
Hold on, aren't the Spartas sacred beasts? What kind of sacred beast goes around poisoning rivers? The Spartas raised in Selray are not able to do so. Wild Spartas, however, are known to secrete a poisonous substance when they become excited or scared. Seriously? Do the villagers know about this? No, the villagers have no idea. The people of my tribe have raised Spartas for ages, all the while obeying the ancient laws pertaining to them. And those laws forbid us from telling the others the secrets of the Sparta. This includes the fact that wild Spartas bear poison. So your reason for bringing us all the way out here was to keep anyone else from hearing you? Does that mean something like this has happened before?
No.
As far as I'm aware, this quantity of poison has never been found in the river prior to now. Those not in my tribe are forbidden to approach the wild Sparta's breeding ground, and have been for as long as I know. I was told that this was to avoid angering them, but of course protecting their secrets is also of the utmost concern. Let's go upstream. Wait a second, Adol. You know what this means, right? We're not allowed in the Sparta's breeding ground. Which means we just have to leave this to Ozma while we go back to the village and relax. Actually, while I realize it's quite brazen of me to ask for a favor after causing you so much trouble, I would be most appreciative if the two of you would come with me. Why? Because there's a bunch of horrible boss monsters that you cannot possibly solo. Right, so you can remind us... So, can you remind us where we're going? As you wish. The Wild Sparta breeding ground is situated south of Selray. On that drawing you call a map, it would be about... Here, I believe. So as long as we follow the river south, we'll be there in no time. Doesn't seem too far from here. Indeed, the entrance is situated near a waterfall basin. It is difficult to miss. I have told the villagers that we are continuing the investigation. Make sure you are appropriately equipped for the perils that await before leaving the village. Alright, then, let's do this. Ozma is joined. Alright, should probably go around the village. Wait, I don't think there's any more dialogue, is there? Okay, say I go outside the village. Take care if you're going out, Ozma. We're always here if you need us. Oh, I see it! You truly are an unusual visitor. You appear to have even more interest in the primeval lands than the people of this village do. Though I suppose that inquisitiveness is what allowed you to come this far into the forest to begin with. Perhaps you might actually be able to reach it one day. Adol, if such a time should come... No, I suppose that is too much hope to hope for.
No.
My apologies, Adol. Please forget I said anything. We should be returning to the village now. It seems like people wish to hold a welcoming party for you. And I would not want to be the one responsible for a guest of honor showing up late. More strength. More OP-ness. Oh, he's also level 16. He has really high... Oh, they gave him DX armor to begin with! What the... I guess that's if you try to get to his place second. I can go north if I want, but do I really want to? I'm not sure I'm supposed to go north yet. Yeah. Thanks for tuning into this Let's Play of Ys Memories of Celceta. If you enjoyed Adol getting scapegoated for yet another crime, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.